Hey, what is up, folks? It is I, Will, with Exposed in IWC. Tonight, we're talking what? Raw, NXT tonight, uh, deadline this weekend, whatever you want to talk about. There's a lot of news to happen today. We're going to break it all down. But first, we'll talk about Raw. We'll start there. One of the best Raws of the year, according to most folks. I mean, looking at the internet, folks are really thrilled about Raw last night. I would not disagree with that. I think Raw was very, very good, especially when it comes to storytelling, which is what this is about. Like I always say, wrestling is mostly 95%, well, 90% storytelling. Okay, I think Becky Lynch said the same thing. That's what it is. Okay, the flying around, the action, the move set is all great and good, but you're not going to care unless you're invested in the characters and the storylines. So, Triple H is very good about Raws and SmackDowns after the big show. So we just had Survivor Series, and Raw was amazing. I'm guessing we're gonna get a big SmackDown as well. That's how it kind of works. Like we're Triple H. That's what I noticed. I remember Jacob Fatu debuted on SmackDown after like one of the PLEs. I feel like every PLE that comes, the Raw and the SmackDown after it is very big shows. So I'm expecting some fireworks or at least some like good story stuff on SmackDown this weekend. Again, got that Naomi match that I keep saying will dictate whether she turns heel. If Naomi wins that match, she's turning heel, and she's going to win the whole entire thing. I think talking about the U.S. title tournament for the women over there on SmackDown could get Charlotte. What's going to happen with Bianca? Is she going to go straight after Nia Jax? So SmackDown is going to be very, very good, I think. But before we talk about that, talk about Raw. What's up, Pedro? What's up, Brianna? What's up? Maya, what's up? Yeah, Solar, how you doing? Solar was hating on Lyra Valkyria online, I saw. Stop hating on Lyra, Solar. Okay, Lyra Valkyria is a very good wrestler. And I think she's going to win the IC title. I do believe that. Could be wrong, but I think it's going to happen. What's up, Richard? The Rizar. So, yeah, let's just dive into Monday Night Raw now. Why not? Let's just do it. So we open up with CM Punk. So CM Punk is coming down to the ring. Why? He has big plans. He just won the War Games match, which again has no stakes. Like I always say, War Games happen. Everybody walking around. They didn't win anything. They didn't get anything. There was no benefit to it. They're like, the match is over. You won, and now everything's back to normal. Again, those matches have no stakes. All that matters are the storylines coming out of it. Okay, and for CM Punk, he helped them win, and the big thing for him was the damn favor. What's the big favor he wants for Paul Heyman? He has a favor that he's going to get out of Paul Heyman that'll benefit him with his journey for his goal, yada, 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 right? So he comes to the ring, just remind the audience of his goal, which is what? Main event a WrestleMania, right? He pointed to a sign that's not there. He pointed to John Cena, right? You can't see the sign. He's saying, hey, just a reminder, folks, the top storyline here, my main story, is getting that damn main event at WrestleMania. So it's pretty clear what's going to happen here. We're going to get CM Punk versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania Night 1 in Las Vegas. Look forward to that. So we're talking about his journey and his goals and what he wants to do. WrestleMania main event. And who comes out? Seth Rollins. They're giving it to you, folks. The match is CM Punk against Seth Rollins at Mania. Probably Night 1 main event. So he comes down there to, again, remind the audience and the fans of the storyline. They like CM Punk. He does not like him. And reminds the audience of that. And he basically wants to fight him right there. CM Punk says, you've been thinking about me, you're obsessed, but I haven't thought about you at all. Okay. I think that's something that Seth said to him at some point. I think he just spun it back at him. Like, I don't think of you at all. I think the same thing Seth said to him like months ago. I could be wrong about that. But he says to him, he don't care about Seth. I'm not worried about you. I have my own goals, which is WrestleMania and the title. Basically what he's saying, right? So Seth doesn't want to hear that, right? Because he is now has CM Punk in his crosshairs, and he is upset with CM Punk. He's been upset with him the entire time. He saw CM Punk team with Roman Reigns. That was the last straw, you know. After all that work and time and effort he put in to help bring down the bloodline, CM Punk and his buddy Sami Zayn is helping Roman Reigns, all right? So on top of that, it's adding fuel to the fire. He already doesn't like you. Now you're helping out Roman. Now he definitely wants to kick your ass, right? So they start brawling. Now it was kind of funny how CM Punk and them they were throwing some punches, but it wasn't connecting. Like a little weird interaction. The feud, in terms of the storyline and the promo, was good. A little physicality, a little sprawl was kind of weak, but it's okay. Who cares? The story was good. It's all that really matters. No one's gonna remember the little weird brawl they had there with those guys throwing like weird punches. No one's gonna remember that. Okay, they're gonna remember the actual storyline. So Sami Zayn and Jay comes out there to help break things up. Jay tries to separate CM Punk from Seth Rollins. Sami tries to separate Seth from CM Punk. Seth starts talking crap to Jey Uso about, hey, you go back to Roman. You and CM Punk, go back to Roman. You guys are nothing but sheep. You're losers. You're pathetic. Go follow Roman. And that's when Sami Zayn stood up for Jey Uso. Like, okay, don't talk to Jay like that, dude. He's my family, okay? I'm Sami Uso. He's my family. And Seth's like, right? You know what? You have a point, right? Jey Uso, he is family to Roman. What's your excuse? You're not family. Oh, you're just a dumbass, basically. That's what he called him. You're stupid. You're falling for the old okie doke. You're falling behind Roman Reigns again. Has he changed? No. Has he apologized? No. Has he admit any wrongdoing at all? No. Which is right. Seth is right about that. Roman Reigns is still the same character. He is developing in ways. He's changing in ways, but I like that he's still the same character, by the way. That's good. I want to see some actual character development for Roman Reigns. But Seth is right. Roman Reigns is still the same character. And he's following him around and trying to restore the OTC back to his glory or back to his position. I'm like, dude, do you not remember all the gaslighting and the awful things he did to you guys? That is right, okay? Now, Sami Zayn throws it back into Seth Rollins' face by saying, you're the reason why the Roman Reigns character is the way he is, okay? You're the one who hit him in the back all those years ago, okay? So you're responsible for Roman Reigns. That's true, but that is kind of like far back. That's like 2013 or whenever the hell that happened, 2012, okay? It's kind of far back, all right, Sami Zayn. But it's a strong line. They got a good reaction, okay? He is responsible. By that day, he turned on the Shield and hit him in the back with a chair. That did bring about the Roman Reigns we have now, in a way, right? That betrayal, the emotions of that helped spear the tribal chief we see today, right? So that's true. But I do believe that Sami Zayn is a fool here, really, because Roman Reigns has not apologized for anything. So what reason do you have to actually help him? It's the same guy. The same guy you spent all that time trying to stop, which is why I agree with Kevin Owens and his issues with Cody Rhodes, because Roman Reigns has not changed. He's not apologized. He's done nothing. So I like this, though. It makes sense. I like what they're doing with Kevin Owens, and I like what they're doing with Seth Rollins. It makes sense. Roman is his own person. Seth Punk will probably main event night one. I agree. I'm on Seth's side. I don't blame you. Seth is right here. Roman Reigns has not apologized. The man has not apologized for anything. So why are you actually helping him wearing your little OG Bloodline shirt? Like, dude, you guys spend all that time stopping him. It's not the strongest. Like, Sami Zayn's motivation, Cody Rhodes' motivation is not the strongest, which is why the heels, Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, and now potentially Seth Rollins, make sense. Why should I be booing them? Or why should I be cheering against them when they're making sense? Roman Reigns has not changed for anything. He hasn't changed, right? So later on, after this segment, because they get heated, have back and forth here, they bring up history, which is what they should be doing with the women, by the way. They should be bringing up the history with the women as well, but they don't really do that. So this is a good segment, very good segment, good storytelling, bringing up the history of the Bloodline, the history of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins' relationship. All that stuff is great, okay? So this is all great. Ultimately, it leads to a challenge by Sami Zayn to Seth Rollins for the main event of the show, one-on-one match. That's what we're getting, okay? So Seth versus Sami in the main event. Later on, the Yeet Master himself, the Yeet Merchant, got attacked. And Sami Zayn thought it was Jey Uso because of their earlier segment. I'm not sure why he was so sure it was Seth Rollins. But Sami thought it was Seth because of the early segment. I think he probably should have thought a little bit more about that, but the man is all emotional and he's going crazy. Like, okay, I know who it is. It was Seth. Seth attacked Jey Uso. Sami's not the brightest. Like, even later on during the main event, Seth is like, dude, I like your heart. I love your heart, but you gotta think, man. Why would I attack Jey at this point? I get it. You think I'm upset that he teamed with CM Punk and he teamed with Roman Reigns, but that's not me. Why would I attack him? Like, it doesn't make sense. And ultimately, he agrees with them later on. When I had the main event, and and Seth is trying to tell him. So this is very much a storyline match. The result doesn't matter. It's all storyline, right? They're talking during the match. He's saying, "Dude, I didn't do it. Like, what are you talking about?" Sammy's saying, "Like, you did it. You did it. Yes, you did. You did it." Like, no, I didn't do it, dude. I didn't do it. You're stupid. Basically, right? Ultimately, gets to a point where Sami Zayn is about to grab a damn chair, or he does grab a chair, and wants to swing at him. Wants to beat him with the chair. I'm like, dude, I didn't do it. Ultimately, he calmed him down, and he sees reason. He's like, dude, why would I do that? You know me. Why would I attack Jey Uso from the back like that? It doesn't make any sense, right? Ultimately, Sami Zayn calms down, drops the chair, and then Seth hits him with a roll up, and he wins. Okay, again, the result don't matter. It's all storyline. The entire purpose of this match is to tell a story of Seth trying to reason with Sami Zayn and tell him, I didn't do it. What's wrong with you? You know I wouldn't do that. That's not me. Like, wake up. So it doesn't matter that he got pinned. It doesn't matter. It's all storyline here, right? He tells him, like, dude, think, man. Think for a second. I love your heart, but you gotta think sometimes, man. I don't like how you're thinking about this. Like, you're rushing to the conclusions. You gotta sit down and think. And ultimately, very quickly, we find out who attacked Jey, and it was the return of Drew McIntyre when he hit someone with a Claymore. Now, according to reports, Drew was not supposed to come back yet. He came back early because of Bronson Reed's injury, allegedly. We don't know that for a fact. But the man is back. I love Drew McIntyre. He's the best. Funny, great on the mic, good in the ring. One of the best characters of this year. If I had like awards for best of 2024 for WWE, Drew McIntyre probably number one. He might be number one. And I might do that list actually. So look forward to that sometime this month. Drew's great. We all love Drew McIntyre. He's funny. He's smart. He makes sense with his promos, and he's good in the ring. Great character work. We all love Drew. The GOAT is back. Yes, the GOAT is back. Yeah, we're all happy Drew is back. Good stuff. We haven't seen him since October. Yeah, October, which was Hell in a Cell, right? We haven't seen him since Hell in a Cell. Yeah, we prayed for it and it happened, right? So the man is back. Good old Drew McIntyre is back. So when it comes to this, all this to say, the opening segment was very, very good, and the main event. So the entire storyline with the Sammy, with Seth, with CM Punk, with now Drew McIntyre, it hit. The storylines make sense. The character motivations make sense. Sami Zayn has to grapple with the notion of, did Seth do it? He has to see a reason. He has to stop himself from attacking Seth Rollins later on to say, okay, maybe I'm going crazy here. Maybe I'm not seeing the truth. Maybe I should calm the hell down. Okay, so this is all good stuff, all character stuff. Character stuff from Seth Rollins, character stuff from Sami Zayn, character stuff from CM Punk. This is what made people come back. You're invested in the storylines, the characters, the character motivations, all right? Agency. This is what made people care about the storylines. And then you care about the action. If you are vested in the storylines, it's like sports, okay? You can put on a random college football game. You're like, okay, it's a good game, but you don't care, right? Okay, it's a good game, I'm watching it. But if you are invested in the storylines, if you know about the history of the quarterback's history, the history of the coach and all that stuff, the different rivalries, the storylines, you are now invested in the action. You're more invested, you care about it more. So as long as they keep doing this, making the character motivations at the forefront, WWE will be cooking with high ratings, okay? They need to do this with the women. They need to do this with the women. They're not doing it with the women. That's the problem I'm having with creative right now. There's no excuse. If you can do this with Seth, CM Punk, and Sami Zayn, and later on with the New Day, you can have characters in the women's division remembering the history, bringing it up. You know, it's possible. So, like, again, women's War Games was unacceptable. It was unacceptable, but that's just me. Okay. Like Lakers versus the Nuggets, sure. Storylines, like LeBron storylines with the Warriors and Seth Curry and all that stuff. Once you're invested with the actual stories, you're gonna be more invested in the action in the ring. Okay, it's simple stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man. Women's War Games match, it was all there. It's almost like they didn't want to like repeat story beats. They didn't want to have the same stuff with Bianca and Bayley because they're doing it Later on, they're going to do it with Roman Reigns and CM Punk. It's kind of the same storyline where they don't trust each other, so Bianca needs to reach out to Bayley, or Bayley needs to reach out to Bianca. They didn't want to do that. I guess they didn't want to have like the same story beats. I don't know, but it was weird. But yeah, this is good stuff, man. We're gonna move on to the next topic, which will be the women's IC title. And we're back. Let's talk about the women's IC title. So we have the tournament, folks. I've been looking forward to this damn bracket for the longest time, and here it is. We have Dakota, Shayna Baszler, and Katana Chance. That match happened last night. Zoe Stark, Raquel Rodriguez, and Kaden Carter. Lyra Valkyria, Selena Vega, Ivy Nile, Alba Fire, Kairi Sane, and Natalya. So congratulations to Lyra Valkyria, because I think she's winning. Okay. Congrats to Lyra. I could be wrong. Probably not. But I'm thinking that this tournament is lining up pretty good for the Bird Lady, okay? Who disagrees? Okay, who in the chat thinks that someone else beyond the Bird Lady is going to win? Who? And if you disagree, who is that going to be? Please let me know in the chat. Who is going to win this? That I think is pretty clear. It's the Bird Lady. Am I wrong? Are you Dakota Kai stands really going to sit here and tell me Dakota's going to win this? Are the Raquel stands think she's going to win it? How about the Kairi stands, the Joshi stands? Is Kairi going to win this thing? I don't think so. I think it's the Bird Ladies to lose, folks. But I'm all ears. Like, let me know right now. I'm gonna let the chat tell me what they think. But before I do look at the chat, let me upload this. Here we go. The Bird Lady conquering. All right, see, it already happened. He conquered the tournament. Fans are fickle. Dakota or Lyra? Lyra champion soon. Lyra makes the final. Kairi just took another L. Yeah, she did get pinned. Yeah. Kairi ain't winning shit. Kairi winning could lead to Dakota turning. Here's the thing, folks. Okay, here's the thing. Lyra Valkyria got to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Say that again. Lyra Valkyria got to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Got to a PLE and lost to Nia Jax, all right? She beat Io Sky clean. Not dirty, not messy, clean, okay? They are telling you where she stands, all right? Lyra Valkyria is strong in the singles division. Who's beating her? Zelina Vega? No. Ivy Nile? No. Alba Fire? Kairi Sane? Natalya? No. If she beats Io Sky clean, she ain't losing to Kairi Sane, all right? She'll go to that damn final. And if she gets into the final, who you gonna lose to? Dakota? Sorry, it's not happening. Raquel? Now with Rhea there, Raquel is in a feud with Rhea Ripley. Raquel is in a feud with Rhea. That ain't happening. I think it's pretty straightforward, folks. I would be shocked. I would be floored. I would be flabbergasted if anybody else but Lyra Valkyria wins this goddamn tournament. They also beat Kairi clean. The Joshi stands hate Lyra. Solar, get in here. Explain yourself. Why do you hate Lyra Valkyria? She's great in the ring. She's good on the mic. She's talented as hell. She don't hurt nobody. She don't do nothing wrong. She don't put a foot wrong. No drama. Lyra, their Bird Lady, is going to be the IC champion. And then maybe Becky Lynch comes back. Whoa. You got Becky Lynch in the mid card challenging against Lyra Valkyria. Let Becky cook on the mic and tell a story with Lyra. That could be great. Can you imagine Becky Lynch in the mid card with Lyra as champion? That could be really, really good. That could be better than Liv and Rhea Ripley's storyline. Okay, let Lyra win the belt. Let her cook. So my final, Lyra against Zoe. Now it's very possible that Raquel could win her second round win the first round and then get screwed by Rhea Ripley. But I think it makes more sense to have Rhea Ripley interfere the first round because triple threats are what? No DQ. So you don't need to worry about a DQ or anything like that. Just have Rhea Ripley screw Raquel there. Zoe gets to pin on Kaden Carter. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Then you have Zoe Stark against Dakota Kai, and then you have probably the Alpha Fire Kairi Sane Natalia match is hard to predict. That one's tough. I'm gonna go with Kairi Sane, but then again, Kairi Sane is a member of Damage Control. She just took a pin. Maybe they don't want two members of Damage Control advancing. So as I stand here today, maybe it could be Natalia. It could be Natalia. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's not Kairi Sane. It's either Alpha Fire or Natalia. Probably Natalia. I think it'll be Lyra, Natalia, probably. I reserve the right to change that. I'll go Lyra, Natalia, Dakota, Zoe Stark. If Dakota Kai loses in the finals, which is possible, she could turn. In fact, I think Dakota Kai will turn. I've been saying it for months. Dakota Kai will turn. I think she thinks this match is her big shot, or this tournament is her big shot. And if she doesn't get it, she may flip out. She may very well flip out. I mean, just listen to this. Let me see. I think I have it queued up already. Yeah, listen to this girl. Shout out to Creature Lives for sending me this. But the girl is spazzing out. Check this out. I had to unmute it first. Here we go.
It's my time. 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 It's my time.
The girl thinks it's her time. Okay? And if it's not her time, spoiler alert, it won't be. She's gonna flip out. Gonna get heel Dakota Kai with the quickness. With the quickness, okay? That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get heel Dakota Kai very, very quick. Very, very quick. By the way, did you guys hear that audio? Tell me in the chat, did you guys hear that? Because I'm not sure anymore because I just realized something. Did you guys hear Dakota Kai in that video I played? Can you hear the audio? Did you hear it? I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna double check in the chat. Yeah, heard it. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. So, like I said, Dakota Kai heel turn is coming. All right, it's coming. But Natalia, she might go through. She'll lose to Lyra Valkyria. I'm telling you, Lyra will be your champion. So, if you're a Joshi stan, oh yeah, Solar, did you respond? Did you respond in the chat? Do you explain yourself why you don't like Lyra Valkyria? I wasn't paying attention. Let me see. I never watched her in NXT 2.0, so I don't have the same connection with her. Oh, okay. Fair enough. But she's good in the ring. She's great. She's a very good wrestler, and I'm all for her like advancing. So next you have triple threat match. Thought this match was fun. Got Katana Chance, of course, against Shayna Baszler and Dakota Kai. Fun match. Has some cool spots. 450 from Katana Chance. Dakota Kai hits her finisher on Katana Chance, gets a win. All her stands were happy. Is she going to win the tournament? No, but she advances. And this is good for the mid card, okay? This is her first win since 2022. Just go to show when you force them to do mid card storylines because you force them to have that belt, right? They have no choice now. All of a sudden, talent is being displayed. Singles matches for Dakota Kai. Katana Chance is on TV. Kaden Carter about to be on TV. The mid card is benefiting. The mid card is getting more promos, more segments, you know. So it's a plus, okay? We just hope that they continue to tell good stories in the mid card and they use the belt in a way that actually brings about good storylines instead of just having matches for the sake of, oh, title defense. No, I want actual storylines, actual character development, actual character work with the mid-card belt. All right. Now let's talk about this segment, okay? We had the New Day coming out here for the 10th anniversary, I believe. 10th year anniversary. So they coming out here to get brought in by Adam Pearce. They're enjoying the crowd reaction. They're chanting New Day rocks, you know. They're thanking the fans, talking about the history, and then they bring up the fact that what we're about to do right now, it's not the fans' fault, okay? It's not you guys' fault. But based on what happened last week, that big blow up they had, right? They're setting up the breakup here. Like, we're going to take a break from the New Day. That's the vibe we're getting, right? But before they can actually say they're taking a break, Big E comes out, okay? And Big E comes out to save the day, right? He's going to come save the day. He's going to tell them to stay together, talk about how much they mean to the wrestling world and what they mean to people, you know? New Day means a lot to a lot of people, especially black folk, you know? What they've done, representation, all that stuff. Bringing all that up, talking about how much they're loved, and he's not going to let this happen, you know? He's going to be their manager, you know, bring them back together, and all that stuff, right? Now, I'm not sure what you thought was going to happen here. I didn't see this coming, but I love what they did. You know, it's simple, straightforward storytelling. You know, some people are like, I'm confused by this. RWC, they're crazy, you know. Like, they don't know. Some wrestling fans, not you guys in the chat, but some wrestling fans, they don't know like simple storytelling. They just, you know, they watch TV, but they're not actually paying attention to the actual storylines, right? They're just watching TV, but not really paying attention. Don't really have a sense of storytelling. What's happening here is pretty straightforward, okay? So after Big E says he wants to be their manager, Xavier Woods like, dude, first of all, this is how they were looking the entire time. I should have known what was about to happen. I should have known what was going to come. They were looking with their, you know, eyebrow raised and arm folded, you know. They weren't trying to hear what you're trying to say. So Xavier Woods like, dude, now you're coming here? Now you want to show up? Now that we're about to break up? Now you're showing up? Yeah, months to show up, dude. Months. And they're right. Big E had been on the desk, sitting next to Jackie Redmond, sitting next to freaking Wade Barrett, doing the PLE stuff, doing the commentary stuff for the pregame show, or the pre-show, right? At no point did he show up to say anything. He could have. Talks about how, he's doing scans and doing all that shit. That's a bad excuse. To be completely honest with you, that's a bad excuse. The man's been working. He's been on TV. He's been like working. He could have showed up to Raw, SmackDown, or whatever to talk to his friends. He could have. He didn't. He decided not to. Okay, that's fair. Okay, now they're the heels here, and the wrong way they would go about it is very mean-spirited and very nasty what they say to him. But they're not wrong. Big E could have showed up at any point to say what's up, to try to keep them together, to be a support figure for them at any time. He chose not to do that. He chose not to do it. Okay. So Xavier Woods not trying to hear him, all right? You're like, dude, you had a broken neck, so what? That's what Kofi Kingston said. So Kofi Kingston started talking crap too, like, oh snap, it's both of them. Kofi Kingston's like, dude, you have a broken neck, so what? Ed had a broken neck, Kurt Angle had a broken neck, Stone Cold had a broken neck. Like, we've done stuff for you, like we've come back from injury for you, like stuff like that. So it's very sad, very nasty stuff they're saying, very hurtful stuff. But the point about Big E is not wrong, right? But they're not going about it the right way. Okay, I'm not saying they are. They're heels here for sure, and it's all great. Bringing up the history, bringing up their past, like real life stuff, real life events, real life moments they had, and just ripping into Big E, talking about his girlfriend and his day job and how he spend time on the desk away from them, and he doesn't care about them. He abandoned them. They feel abandoned by Big E. Great segment, one of the best segments they've ever done. This is a fantastic segment. This entire storyline. The entire story between Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, it was actually a heel turn for the New Day. This entire thing was a heel turn, and it's freaking brilliant, I think. Now, the folk that are saying this makes no sense, they're confused, it's very simple, okay? They came out here to break up. They wanted to end their relationship, wanted to take a break or a hiatus of some sort, right? Big E comes out there to say, no, y'all need to stay together. I'm going to be your manager. They both have something in common when it comes to Big E. They both have the same feelings about Big E. They both think that he abandoned them and that he doesn't care about them and he only cares about himself. That moment, that emotion they had, right, that feeling brought them back together, because in their minds they're thinking, we can't rely on Big E. We can't rely on anybody around here. All we have are each other. In that moment, they remembered that all they have is each other. It's all they have. You can't rely on anybody else. Can't rely on Big E. Can't rely on R-Truth. Can't rely on any of these guys around here. We have each other. Okay? And in that moment, that emotion they let out, right? They remembered that, and it brought them together. It's simple, straightforward storytelling. We've seen it plenty of times in TV, right? This is simple stuff. So by rejecting Big E and remembering all they have are each other, and they can't rely on anybody else. It's only them. They're all they have. Their entire career, that is all they've ever had. They remembered that, and it brought them together in that moment. It's happened plenty of times in television, in real life. We have a moment, an epiphany, like, no, this is what we have. We all we have. We are all we have. We gotta stick together. And now they're a heel team. This was brilliant. This was brilliant. We now have a heel New Day, and it all makes sense. We saw this journey. So when we talk about heel turns, this is what I want to see. I want to see an actual thought out, well-planned heel turn, like we see here, like we saw for Drew McIntyre, like we saw for Kevin Owens, okay? Not some nonsense where like, oh, Bianca attacked Jade behind the scenes. Why? Because reasons. No. If Bianca, for example, if she's going to turn, give me an actual, well thought out, well organized, planned out heel turn, okay? Not no, oh, she attacked Jade backstage because she's jealous of Jade. It makes no damn sense, right? Give me an on-screen storytelling where a character changes like this. It makes sense. It works well. Now I have a heel New Day, and now we know why they feel the way they feel. They used Big E to create this moment, okay? Do I think Big E is going to come back anytime soon? No. I think they just used Big E to establish the heel turn for them, and it works well. Got great reaction. The fans loved it. 10 out of 10. Perfect, okay? This make people think Big E was very close to being cleared. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure, Solar. People have been saying that online. They've been saying that, oh, this means he's about to come back. I don't think so. Not necessarily. It could be, sure, but I don't think it's necessarily the case. I just think they needed him. They used him for the heel turn. Like, guys, we have an idea for a heel turn here. We're going to use Big E, bring him back. Now, he did say that Big E will never be back from, let's be honest here, Big E. You'll never be cleared. He did say that, right? But I don't think that means he's going to be cleared soon. I don't think so. I think they use that because they're a tag team. Big E is not in a tag team, right? They're a tag team. They use Big E for this big, crucial moment, 10th anniversary, do this heel turn, big moment, big shock to the crowd. They use him for that moment. I don't think that means he's going to come back soon, or he might be cleared. I don't think so. Because even if he was, he had to come back, get a tag team partner, then go after the New Day. No, I just think this is going to be used to make the New Day a heel team. Now they'll go on their own run as a heel team now, chase the titles, probably win it. Kind of have to, right? Can't have this big storyline where the New Day turn heel and they don't win the titles. So I could expect a heel New Day win at maybe WrestleMania. Like, I think they're going to win the titles now, but I don't think it means that Big E was going to have a comeback here from the neck surgery anytime soon. Not necessarily. Is it possible? Maybe, but I think it's more about just like setting up this moment and having a big heel turn for them. That's how I think. So, but I could be wrong. New Day against Judgment Day. Why not? Why not? I would do it. Sure. New theme? Yeah, it'd be cool. New theme. They wouldn't have used the line of him never being cleared. Not necessarily. They could use that for sure. I'm not saying he's not going to be cleared. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily mean he's coming back anytime soon. That's all I'm saying. He could be on the verge of being cleared, and then has to get match ready. And there's one thing to be cleared to wrestle, and there's another thing to be in wrestle shape. Like, two different things. Cleared to wrestle means cleared to get in the ring and take bumps. Then you gotta get into actual match shape. So that's two different stages of return here. So just because you're cleared to get back in the ring doesn't mean you're ready to be in the ring and to go and like just you have to get adjusted back to the ring, stuff like that. So, but we'll see. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Great segment. If Big E comes back soon, great. That's awesome. We all want to be back soon, but I'm not convinced for sure it means that we're gonna get Big E against New Day anytime soon. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's dive into the Judgment Day. Okay, but before I do that, let me take a quick break. Just so I know where to put the ad. Here we go. All right, we're diving into the Judgment Day, folks. We have a civil war on our hands, folks. A civil war between Liv Morgan and Finn Balor. Finn Balor hates everybody. Finn hates Liv. Finn hates Dom. Finn hates Damian Priest. He hates everybody because he's jealous of Damian Priest's position, chasing the titles. He wants that world title, and he doesn't really care about the tag titles at all. Right? Clearly, he doesn't care about that, and he's causing a problem for the Judgment Day. And Liv is aware of it. Liv is going to kick him out soon, potentially. I don't know for a fact, but Liv is not having it with Finn Balor. And I think if Finn keeps pushing his luck, the Judgment Day will either fracture down the middle or he's getting kicked out. The problem with that is he's clearly the alpha from the alpha male in that group. Like, who's gonna step into his place? Like, I don't see it. So, but yeah, I think Finn and Liv Morgan are gonna come to a point of no return, and Liv will have to make a decision to probably kick him out. But yeah, this is good stuff. Finn is funny, like his character work. He hates everybody. He hates Dom because Dom got the opportunity that he didn't get. He hates Liv Morgan at this point. He's just mad. He's just mad. He's angry. He's being passive aggressive, and he's taking it out on everybody else. And it's kind of funny. You're so bored of the Judgment Day. Finn is turning into everyone he hated. Yeah, exactly. Do you think Priest cost him? Probably. Yeah, of course. So we have a match between Finn and Gunther coming up here. And I do believe Priest will get involved there. But so I lumped the entire Judgment Day stuff into one. So I showed the graphic for Io and Liv Morgan. Spoiler alert, Io will lose. Okay. Io will lose this match. I don't know what to tell you, but she's gonna lose, all right? So we have a match between Liv, Raquel, and Damage Control. Kairi Sane hits this big elbow, the insane elbow on Raquel. Right, that didn't help because Liv Morgan broke it up. Io does this is the end of the match, right? Io does the dive to the outside, suicide dive to Liv Morgan, took her out, but ultimately Raquel hits the Tejada bomb on Kairi Sane. That's a wrap. So Kairi Sane gets pinned. Okay. Some people thought that Io would pin Liv Morgan. Some people thought it'd be a DQ, but ultimately they went with Raquel pinning Kairi Sane. Why? Well, because they're building up Raquel for who? This is my brutality. Rhea Ripley, right? Rhea is the main feud for Liv Morgan. Okay. Io Sky is a filler feud. And they're not trying to hide it. They're not trying to hide it, all right? That probably pisses off some folks. I don't blame you. But Io Sky is very much a filler feud for Liv Morgan. And the main storyline is Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. So Raquel gets the pin. Again, they're building her up. And Rhea Ripley runs down there to fight. What is Io doing? I don't know. Io and Liv are kind of on the side doing nothing. I don't know. So there goes Io. I just noticed. Io is consoling Kairi Sane in the corner. Again, filler feud, not important. And then Liv Morgan jumps on Rhea Ripley's back. Raquel gets the advantage, throws Rhea Ripley into the corner of the table, damaging her eye again. Bang, right into the corner. So this is a story, folks. This is a story. Now, they have a match coming up. Raquel and Rhea Ripley. I think, I was kind of tongue-in-cheek online, but I actually believe this. I do believe Raquel should win that match. She should beat Rhea Ripley in her bad eye. Look at her eye. Oh my God, my eye. This match is happening on Raw. Okay? Next week. It would be a mistake, in my opinion, to have Raquel lose. Especially if you're trying to push this to Mania. I believe they're pushing the they're pushing the Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley storyline all the way to Mania. That's a plan. Why would you end this story so quickly? You need to have Raquel get a win here. Rhea has a bad eye. She has a bad eye. You can protect her that way. Let Raquel beat Rhea Ripley. Drag it out, because I believe they're going to... Folks, I don't believe it. All this talk about Rhea Ripley beating her at Netflix debut and all that shit, Royal Rumble, it's not happening, okay? Liv Morgan will be champion all the way to Las Vegas. Now, you can accept that, or you can complain online and just like, give yourself false hope, okay? But Liv Morgan is not losing until Mania. So use Raquel to drag it out, I guess. Let Raquel win this match, and then you have a trilogy with these two big women going at it. They have history. Tell a good story here. And then ultimately, Rhea Ripley will beat her at some other show, okay? And then you have her go right into the Rumble season, okay? Because that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Get it to Rumble season. Once you get to Rumble season, then no one thinking about the title change because it's set in stone. You're going to have Rhea Ripley in the Rumble. Folks will be excited about that. You're going to have Rhea Ripley potentially in the Chamber. Folks will be excited about that, right? So just get it to Rumble season and you're good. But yeah, Rhea is not beating her before Mania, folks. Trilogy? Nah, duology. I don't know. Something that's interesting. Because I'm telling you, if you're holding out hope that Rhea win that belt before Mania, you are lost. Also, I don't think Rhea will win Rumble. She's the favorite. I've been saying for a year now that she should win the Chamber, right? But she's the favorite for the Rumble. Why? Because Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, like it or not, it's a top storyline in the women's division. And the top storyline usually gets the Rumble winner. Usually. Okay, so because Liv Morgan and Raquel and Rhea Ripley and all of them together, that's a top storyline, the Rumble winner will usually be assigned to the top story. Would I do it? No. Rhea Ripley has never won the Chamber. She never won it before. I'd have her win the Chamber for the first time and then challenge Liv. But Triple H, he loves Rhea Ripley. Do not put it past him. If you're surprised come Rumble season that the Rumble winner is Rhea Ripley, shame on you. I'm telling you now. Do not be surprised if Rhea wins the Rumble. Okay? I'm not saying she should win it. Just don't be surprised. Okay? That's all I'm saying. When it comes to Triple H and Rhea Ripley, anything is possible. Okay? Anything is possible. Who does Liv face after EO? Maybe nobody. They could drag it out. Like, there's a time or a stretch of time when Rhea was champion and she wasn't facing anybody. You can have Liv Morgan beat EO and then do nothing all the way to Rumble season. Like, you could just be in the back cutting promos, dealing with... You could have Liv dealing with Finn Balor. You could have Liv messing around with the Judgment Day storyline and there's like in the cut on the side away from the women's division while you put focus on the mid card. Okay? Just don't be surprised. If Liv beats EO, don't be surprised if she's dealing with Judgment Day, dealing with Dom, dealing with Finn Balor stuff, while the mid card for women, Lyra, those women in the mid card are cooking on the screen. Don't be surprised, okay? Folks are saying, who's going to face after EO? Maybe nobody. Maybe nobody. We now have a mid card belt. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to give you guys the scoop here, the one-on-one, all right? Just prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. You could be in the cut chilling, dealing with Judgment Day business. Because right now, like I said before, there appears to be a civil war between Liv and Finn. So she could be doing that, being in that storyline while not facing anybody for the title. All right, so to continue with the Judgment Day stuff, Finn wants to challenge Gunther. Like, hey, Gunther, I cost you a chance of winning clean, so don't you want to face me? Don't you want to get your revenge? Let me face you for the title. Gunther's like, nah. I'm going to face Dom, because Dom actually beat Damian Priest. Isn't that what he said? I think that's what he said. Dom actually beat Damian Priest, so he got a pin on Damian, so maybe I'll let him challenge for the belt. Again, driving a wedge between Finn and Dom. Finn hates everybody at this point, hates Dom, hates Liv, hates Gunther. He hates Damian Priest. Something's got to give. Something's got to give eventually here, but yes. He is trying to drive a wedge between these two, and it's working because there's already a wedge there already. Dom faces Gunther. Now, at this point, there's a point in the match where the crowd starts chanting Dirty Dom, which I think is the first. This might be the first time I've heard it in a long time, if it ever, that Dom got chants from the crowd, Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom, because he's cooking. He's cooking in the ring, doing well. You got to chant. Dare I say, the day might come that Dom might get a babyface reaction. If they do Dom against Finn down the road, Dom might be the babyface during that match. That could happen. We may get a Dom babyface run against Finn. Not a full-on face run, but like within that dynamic, within that feud, it could be a face run against Finn. Ultimately, Gunther wins. Fun match, good stuff, good workers here. I think Dom's a good worker. We have to admit, we have to say, telling you the truth, Dom Mysterio can work. He can go in the ring. He had a good match. And then Finn Balor came out of nowhere to attack Gunther and kind of just like rub it in Dom's face. Like, he hates Dom. I'm actually looking forward to seeing where this ends. Like, what's going to happen here? Will we get a Dom against Finn? He just hates everybody. That's the thing. He hates everybody. If he hates Dom, he hates Gunther, he hates Liv, he hates Priest. There's so many matches for him now. There's so many matches, so many opportunities for him. I think Finn Balor, Damian Priest is probably the top feud for him. So that's the top one. But yeah, Dom, you can do Dom easily, very easily. They're turning Liv face too? No, they're not. Liv will be heel all the way to Mania until Rhea Ripley apologizes to her in a Mania match. That's my fantasy booking. But yeah. There's no end to the Judgment Day storyline? Oh, you're talking about Liv Rhea Ripley? Yeah, there's no end to it. Does Liv choose Finn over Dom? No. No. I don't think so. I mean, anything's possible, but I don't think so. I think Dom and Liv and the crew will ultimately come to the conclusion that Finn gotta go. He gotta go. Finn gotta go. Who replaces him? I don't know, but Finn gotta go. Gotta go. Finn is causing problems for everybody. So a decision has to be made. Liv and Raquel will be heel team after Mania. That's a way to do it. That's a way to keep her in the mix. You know, I think once Liv loses the world title, it's a wrap for her for a while. There'll be no world title for Liv Morgan anytime soon. Once she drops it to Rhea Ripley. Liv is champion for the sake of Rhea Ripley's storyline. Let's be clear. She's champion for the sake of Rhea Ripley. Once she drops the belt to Rhea Ripley, she's out of the world title picture for a while. That could just be me. I mean, it could be me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen, but what do I know? I'm not in a creative team. So Finn is standing over Gunther. We have a match set for Saturday Night Main Event. It will be Finn against Gunther. Expect Damian Priest to get involved. Maybe even Dom, but probably just Damian Priest. What's next? Karrion Kross. I like what they're doing with Karrion Kross. Okay, Karrion Kross is doing well with what's given to him. I like the direction of the Final Testament against the Wyatt Six stuff. He's doing well. I enjoy his promos. I'm a fan of Karrion Kross these days, so keep it up, Triple H. We're going to get a Final Testament against Wyatt Six match coming up next week, or yeah, I think it's next week. I look forward to that. I think it'll be a 4-on-4 match, but I could be wrong. Pete Dunne is kind of like in comedy mode these days with R-Truth. He's tired of R-Truth calling him Butch over and over again. You have a match with R-Truth. He gets pinned by R-Truth. He's distracted by the crowd. The crowd keeps chanting Butch. He's caught with the roll up. And he loses to R-Truth. So Pete Dunne, I don't know what the direction is for you, buddy, but yeah, you're kind of in the comedy realm with R-Truth right now. When will it end for you? I don't know. But Butch is very much a comedy stuff right now. Daddy Karrion, sorry, I find him attractive. Well, good for you, Keenan. Good for you. Pete is a holding pattern. Yeah, he is. Until Tyler Bate gets back. Yeah, that's true. That was a tag team partners, but we'll see what happens with him going forward. But yeah, he's in Comedy Hour with R-Truth right now. But it's not bad. Next, we have Braun Breaker and Ludwig Kaiser talking about the IC title. Braun Breaker wants to challenge or wants to defend against Kaiser. Unfortunately, we heard the news that Sheamus may actually have a cracked rib. I don't know if that's kayfabe or real, but according to reports, Sheamus has a cracked rib. But that might just be like WWE doing their thing with the fake injuries, similar to Jay Cargill. So we don't know for sure if Sheamus is actually injured. But right now, in kayfabe, let's just assume it's kayfabe, he has a fractured rib. So right now, he's out of the picture. We have Kaiser against Braun Breaker coming up here. Kaiser's been doing great. Good work from him. I got no complaints about Kaiser. Next week, we have Lyra, Selena Vega, and Ivy Nile. Guess who's winning? We already know, I already told you. Lyra. Because you're winning the whole damn thing. Lyra is winning the whole damn thing. She'll be champion, okay? But it'll be a good match. Good match. Good workers. Selena Vega will cook here, but the Bird Lady advances. The Bird Lady will advance. How do I see this playing out? If you weren't here earlier, I have the Bird Lady winning it all. I have Lyra winning her first round. I got probably Natalya winning her first round. First I had Kairi Sane, but I'm not sure anymore. This is the hardest to predict. The one in the bottom corner, right? The hardest to predict. Alba, Kairi, Natalya. Either one of them can win. I'll go Natalya for now. It'll be Natalya against Lyra Valkyria. Lyra will beat her. You're going to get Dakota Kai against Zoe Stark. If Dakota Kai wins, I'm curious. The crowd will probably be on Dakota Kai's side if she's in the final against Lyra Valkyria. Do you want that situation for Lyra? I don't know. But it's probably a better storyline if she loses to Lyra in the final. Ultimately, Dakota Kai is turning heel. Whether losing to Zoe or losing to Lyra in the final, she's turning heel, okay? This match, or this loss, will propel her to turn heel down the road. May not be immediately, but this loss will springboard her heel turn. So you could have her losing to Zoe Stark or the final to Lyra. Either way, she turns heel ultimately, but doesn't matter. The winner is going to be Lyra Valkyria. Your first ever IC champion will be Lyra Valkyria. She got to the finals of the Queen of the Ring. Okay, she beat Io Sky clean. She is someone who Triple H is high on as a singles competitor. She's going all the way, folks. You can doubt me, but you'll be wrong. Here's that 4-on-4 match for nothing. There's nothing on the line here. There's no stakes. The Wyatt Six against the Final Testament and The Miz. That'll be a fun match next week. And then tonight, you got NXT, the Iron Survivor Last Chance for the men. I want to go with Axiom here. That'd be fun. For the women, let's go with Kalani Jordan. I think that's the move. We got Eric Bischoff tonight. We got X-Pac tonight. Got the Tag Team Championship Contenders match, Battle Royal. That'd be fun, I guess. Am I invested in the tag team titles in NXT? No, but that'll be a fun match, I'm sure. So yeah, let's go Kalani. Let's go Axiom. Let's see what Eric Bischoff does with Trick Williams and what's his face? Ridge Holland. We'll see what X-Pac does. Then we have this match that people are shitting on. Okay. Carmen Petrovic against Nikita Lyons. I like Carmen. Do I like Nikita? No. Folks are shitting on this storyline. I don't mind it for now. Is it my favorite? Do I like it? Not necessarily, but I don't. It's just there. It's indifferent to me. Like, okay, so it is. It's a storyline with it's a love triangle, whatever, or what. Well, I don't know what they're doing. I just know Sanjay Diadonis likes Carmen. Carmen likes him, but he kind of likes Nikita Lyons. Nikita Lyons was trying to hit on him, whatever. It's not the best storyline. Do I hate it? No. It's just there. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people hate the storyline. I don't hate it. I just don't care. I'm not a fan of Nikita Lyons. I'm not a fan of her. I'm just not. We'll see what happens. Also have Gigi Dolan probably cutting a promo. Gigi is back from injuries, so Gigi will probably be challenging for the North American title in due time. She's teaming up with Tatum Paxley, so we'll see what Gigi has to say tonight. Because I'm pretty sure she'll probably have like a promo segment in the ring. So we'll hear from Gigi. She's teaming up with Tatum Paxley. That's cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Gigi either in the ring, but I'm happy she's back. We'll see how she looks now. But yeah, she's not my favorite either. I like her more than Nikita Lyons, by the way. I like her more than Nikita for sure, but Gigi, she's not my favorite. But I think she's solid on the mic. I think she's good on the mic. And she's a fine worker. We'll see what she does tonight. Maybe I'll be like more into her with this new run. Because she looked good in the ring last week. She looked good from what I saw. She looked in good shape. So we'll see how it goes. But typically, I'm not a big fan of Gigi either. Facing Easy Dame tonight, that's a win for Gigi. It's interesting how Easy Dame is hardly used now. Yeah, it's weird. I like Easy Dame. Has a good look. She's a bigger girl. She can go as well. I want to see more from her. But we'll see. Yep, Kalani wins. It'll be Kalani for sure. Kalani and because if you remember, Jada Parker is feuding with I'm gonna say Lola Valkyria. Lola Vice. Lola Vice and Jada Parker have something going on. Cora Jade, I don't buy it. I don't buy Cora going to that match because she would have to face Roxanne Perez. That doesn't make sense to me. I have Kalani Jordan getting there. And hopefully Axiom. Now, also on Raw Talk, there was some stuff happening there. It's actually a funny segment between... So the segment between the Party Birds, that's Lyra Valkyria, Kaden Carter, and Katana Chance. I'll play it here. It was kind of funny. Let's see. I'm gonna play it. I can't show it because they'll get maybe copyrighted, but I'll play it.
This was my chance. I should have won. I needed to get us back on track.
Dude, it's okay. You did what you had to do. You did great. Don't worry
didn't,
about
though. We need to be back to where we were when we were women's tag team champions. You remember? We need to get... This was my chance. I should have won. I needed to get us back on track.
Dude, it's okay. You did what you had to do. You did great. Don't worry
didn't,
about
though. We need to be back to where we were when we were women's tag team champions. You remember? We need to get back there.
Katana, are you good? That was fantastic. Look, I know you're down on your luck, but you can do stuff that nobody else will do. And look, the cream always rises to the top, okay? You might not have got him this time, but you weren't the best today. You'll be the best tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, thanks.
Dude, you didn't have to say that.
And I was just trying to pick...
Okay, but anyways, didn't you not come here to make friends? You have a match to focus on, and so do I.
Whoa, what happened to no hurt feelings? No hurt feelings,
No.
remember? We're not gonna fall out over this, okay? We both wanna be champion. How about you just make sure you win your match, and I'll make sure I win mine. And then maybe we'll see each other in the finals,
Yep,
okay?
maybe.
Great. Good.
Okay,
Fine.
fine. Go, okay.
That's funny. Okay, so I like Lyra a lot. I like Lyra Valkyria. That was funny. Okay, she's saying like you weren't the best today, but it's a bad thing to say to somebody who just lost. You weren't the best today, but you may be best tomorrow. Like Lyra, shut up. Like he's talking too much. It's good work from her. Good character work from her. She's trying to be nice, but like nobody's trying to hear that right now. She's not trying to hear that. Okay, like be quiet, Lyra. It's funny. It's well done. Yeah, no one's trying to hear that, Lyra, okay? So she's talking to both of them at the same time here. This is on Raw Talk, by the way. This is Raw Talk. Trying to cheer up, whatever. They're not trying to hear that crap. Well done. It's funny. Yeah, she's awkward. She's awkward, babyface, trying to like be encouraging, but she's saying, no one's trying to hear that from you. Oh yeah, the cream rises to the top and you do better next time. You weren't good. You weren't the best today, but you'll be best tomorrow. Like, Lyra, be quiet. Funny. She had the green in her hair. I like green. Makes it look kind of like a falcon or like a what bird? What word I'm looking for? Not falcon, but maybe some type of bird, like a peacock, whatever. I like the green. It fits her bird aesthetic. Okay, but she's funny. I like Lyra Valkyria. She's funny. It's like that nice person that doesn't know when to shut up. So I like her. Yeah, suits her. Suits her. So you have that going on with the party birds. A little beef going on. A little falling out. So when she wins, right? Because she will win, and then Kaden Carter loses. We'll see what happens then. Because we should have another pep talk or whatever. But yeah, she's gonna lose for sure. Kaden Carter, but we'll see how that goes. We also had, let's see, segment between Alpha Academy. It was fine. It was a Alpha Academy, or I'm sorry, Alpha Babes. That's new. That's named the group. New group. Alpha Babes. Look at the shirt. Alpha Babes. That's the name. That's the name of the group. I don't know, but they had a little promo with R-Truth. It was fine. Wasn't my favorite thing. It was okay. What else we had here? Oh yeah, let's listen to Natalya talking to Alpha Fire. I can't show it because copyright, right? But let's show. Let me do this.
I am here with Natalya, and I do want to talk about this Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. So special, and you are no stranger to winning championships and making history. So tell me about why this tournament is so special to you.
Kathy, there's no other woman in WWE that has lived through more history here than me. I've either beaten them all, trained them all, or both.
That was a fire line. That was a fire line. Either beat them all, train them all, or both. That was a bar from Natalya. That was a great line.
It's gotten me really thinking about my own place in history in WWE, and to be the first ever women's intercontinental champion when the division is the strongest that it's ever been, it would be from
So my girls showed up here. I love Alpha Fire. Love her. She's great. Love Aladon. So it has something to say here. Let's see what it is.
That's all it's ever going to be for you, Natty, would be because you are not winning this tournament. You see, this is history. This is forever. And unfortunately for you, you're just a footnote.
Footnote? You don't think that I don't think about that every damn day lately? There have been a lot of women here who've tried to take me down, but they're gone, and I'm still standing.
Oh, that would be really impressive if any of those women had been Alba Fire.
You haven't seen anything like me, and I am so sorry to ruin your legacy. I'm going to put you out in the first round.
Well done. Now, because we have a 2-hour Raw, can't have this on the actual show, but I enjoyed the segment. Well done. I love Alpha Fire. I like the segment. Good lines, good work here. Now I would love to see, I would not mind at all a Alpha Fire push, the Forever Champion getting a push here. I wouldn't mind it at all. Do I see it happening? No. I think Natalya will win the match probably. And this segment kind of tells me that she will. Sorry, Kyrie stands. I'm sorry, Kyrie folks. I'm sorry, but I think it's between Alba and Natalya. I think Natalya will probably win. Yeah, I like Alpha Fire. She's great. I love the segment. Well done. Do you see Lyra teaming up with Natalya? No. I don't see that for now. I think it'll be more singles for now. It'll be singles. I wonder if Aladon will try to get involved in a triple threat. I like that they're pushing her as a singles competitor because she is the Forever Champion, from the UK, from NXT UK. So this is what the mid-card title can do. The mid-card title allows some of these women who are talented to get a bit of a push. Would I mind Alba Fire getting a push here? I would not. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, another good segment here on Raw Talk. Gotta go to Raw Talk to see some of the backstage stuff for the mid-card. Miz cut a promo about something. I don't know what Miz is talking about here. Let me see.
Testament versus the Wyatt Six. So what are your thoughts on how this all came about?
Kathy, this is a classic example of a simple misunderstanding getting taken way too far. There's no reason for us, to get even more involved with the Wyatt Six. I think cooler heads need to prevail here.
Miz, are you calling Karrion Kross a hothead?
Whoa, 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 whoa. You said that, not me. I am not commenting on the temperature of anyone's head. Karrion Kross is valid in being angry, but there are other ways to resolve conflict. A mediator, a six-man tag, excluding me. And I texted Karrion just a little bit ago and oh, look, texted back. Kathy, as I was saying, I look forward to helping Final Testament in this match next week.
Well, they are so lucky to have you on their side.
Look at Kathy Kelly trying to stir the pot. Trying to stir the pot and get the Miz beat up by Karrion Kross. But yeah, this is good stuff. I'm looking forward to this 8-man tag match. The Miz can't get out of the match. He's too deep in it. He can't escape the Wyatt Six feud. Not just because the Wyatt Six themselves, but because of freaking Karrion Kross won't let him leave the feud. So he's stuck helping them now. We'll see how that goes. But I'm liking the storyline between Kross and the Wyatt Six. See how that goes. Good stuff. Yeah, she's messy. She is. She is trying to get this man jumped by the Wyatt Six and by Karrion Kross. So that is all I had for Raw. And let me pull that back up. That's all I have for Raw. Let me see what else I was gonna head on the docket here before I wrap this up. Let's see. Oh yeah, Gunther news. According to reports, Gunther has signed a new multi-year deal with WWE, or is so they don't know. Either signed a new deal, or we're about to finish a new deal. In terms of negotiation, they don't know yet. But apparently, WWE are locking Gunther down for a contract extension or whatever, or new contract. Good for him. Good for Gunther. He deserves every bit of money he gets. Good talent, enjoyable heel, a proper heel, and willing to do extra work from a character standpoint, like the thing he was doing with Damian Priest, like how he was, lacking some confidence, stuff like that. So good for Gunther. I love Gunther. Awesome. What else we got here? No, nothing there. Oh yeah, so we have some Julia interactions with Megan Bayne. So if you don't know, I've been talking about Megan Bayne for a long time on the channel. She's awesome. Not only is she a great wrestler, looks like $1 million, good in the ring, super strong, can move well, total package. She is. I think Megan Bayne, I think the world of her. I think she's awesome. And she tweeted or quoted a tweet of her wrestling Julia, which was a very good match, by the way. Go watch that if you can. A very good match between her and Julia in Stardom. She said, hey, after this match, Julia said, we should fight until we are dead. Can't wait until we get the chance to kill each other again, my friend. Julia says, come at me, my friend. Okay. Now, and I tweeted this, of course, because I had nothing better to do but tweet this. Which was,
I'm gonna kick Megan Bayne's big ass back to America. I'm gonna kick Megan Bayne's big ass back to America.
So the question is, when is it gonna happen? Because we don't know. Is she gonna sign with the WWE sometime 2025? I think it's possible. Will it be AEW? No, because if you don't know, Megan Bayne is taking a lot of dates from GCW, and Tony Khan hates GCW, right? She had like a bunch of GCW dates all the way until January. So this whole notion online that, oh, she's already signed with AEW, she's already signed. How does that work? Considering Tony Khan hates GCW and he pulled Ricky Starks off a GCW card. Why would he pull Ricky Starks but leave her on? She's a free agent. She's been a free agent for a long time. a long time. She has been. She's taking GCW dates because she likes GCW. GCW have a bit of a relationship with WWE. A bit of a relationship there already, especially with Bloodsport and Josh Barnett. They have to be aware of her. They have to be aware of her at this point. So this is a matter of time, I think. I'm hoping that more buzz, more talk about Megan Bayne will get her in NXT. I understand not forcing it now because there's a lot of bodies there. A lot of bodies in NXT. A lot of women in there. Let them clear it out. Let them clear out. Let some women get called up. Let some women get cut. Okay? Then bring her in. Because that Megan Bayne Julia match in NXT would be awesome. I'm telling you, if you're not familiar with her game, if you don't know her in the ring, she is fabulous in the ring. She is awesome. As you can see, nothing but GCW dates, okay? Nothing but GCW dates, okay? So Tony Khan is not in her... Tony Khan is not messing with her right now. She's not messing with Tony Khan right now. As you can see, she's full-on GCW girl at this point. Just hoping WWE will make a move here soon because she is... Here she is with the Stone Cold WWE shirt, okay? I think she wants to make the move. I think she wants WWE. It's a matter of when it's going to happen. Again, there's a lot of women down in NXT right now. A lot of bodies in there. Let them clear out. Let them get called up. See some releases. Let things shape out first. And then you call her in or bring her into NXT in 2025, I guess, okay? I believe that's a move. I believe that's what she wants. She does not want AEW. Okay, I don't think that's happening. So I believe it's WWE or bust. When it comes to the two top promotions, it will not be AEW. So it's just a matter of time, I think. It's just a matter of time. So bring her in, stand and deliver. Bring her in, post stand and deliver, right, to NXT. Those matches with Zarya, it's going to be crazy. Matches with Julia will be great. I can't wait. But I think it's going to happen. It's only a matter of time. AEW, not happening. Not happening with AEW, I'm telling you. WWE. There's no way they don't know about her. There's no way they don't know. There's no way they don't know. She's all over the place. She's a top star in GCW. She's facing dudes. She's wrestling the guys. Looking damn good. I'm telling you, if you have not watched this girl wrestle, just search her name on Twitter and find the clips. She's awesome. All right? She is awesome. Very powerful, very clean, and she's in better shape now than she's in the best shape of her life. She's in the best shape of her life now. She's a money. She's money. Her look, her style, her everything's great. It's all great. All great. It's just a matter of time, folks. It's just a matter of time. Because her OnlyFans, I mean, I have a hard time believing that they told her, hey, Megan Bayne, we want to sign you, just like close down your OnlyFans. She said, no, sorry, no, I want to keep my OnlyFans. I have a hard time believing that. That's an awesome lariat, by the way, an awesome lariat. I think that she will shut it down when it's time. When it's time to make the move with WWE, she will shut it down. Okay, she knows that. She has to know that. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. I don't think that's a problem. To close it down. Remember when, didn't Chelsea Green or someone else had a OnlyFans? Didn't Jordan Grace have an OnlyFans? Like, I'm not worried about that. That's not worry for me. She'll shut that down when it's time. When it's time, she'll shut it down. Yeah, exactly. Jordan Grace shut her down. They know what time it is. They know what time it is. What's my thoughts on Camille? Camille made a mistake. That's not fair. That's not fair. Camille did not make a mistake. Tony Khan signed Camille because Tony Khan knew that the WWE were interested in her. If you don't know, WWE offered Camille a NXT contract. Same one they offered Maddie Rankowski, aka Ren Sinclair. She had to pick between NXT and AEW. She wanted to do some movies, which she did. She's in movies. Wanted to do more acting. So she liked the flexibility of AEW, and she signed there. I believe Tony Khan did not sign her because he was interested in having her wrestle for the company. He did it because he wanted a win. Camille was a win for him because he was competing against WWE, and we got this one. We took this one from them, right? We got a Camille, right? It was a win for him, and I know that because she sat on a damn shelf in catering for like 6 months, not 6 months, like 4 months. She was signed in February, and she didn't make her debut until like what, May or June? Like I think it was late May, June, something like that. She's sitting there, she's complaining for months about not being booked, and ultimately they finally brought her in. When was that? After the WWE signed Stephanie Fakir. See a trend here? WWE wants to sign Camille. They signed Camille. Sits on the shelf. WWE signed Stephanie Fakir. Oh, we need to win here. We need to win. Who do we have in the catering? Oh yeah, Camille. We signed her. Bring her in now to show the fans that we didn't lose. We have Camille. She's a talented wrestler. We got her, right? It's all because WWE doesn't care about Camille whatsoever. Look at her booking. Look at her booking. She come in as a bodyguard for Mercedes Moné, gets embarrassed, gets humiliated, does nothing strong, looks like a loser, and now she's off TV. And now the feud, what are they going to do? A Camille Mercedes Moné feud? Are you interested in that? Do you care? No. She's just like off TV now, and like they just ended the relationship all willy nilly with no real emotion, no real storyline. It's like, I quit. Tony Khan did not care about that at all. He did it because he wanted a win on TV, because the WWE signed Stephanie, and he wanted to say, oh, look, we got somebody too. The woman who'd been on the shelf for 3 months. That woman we signed back in February, she's here. It's all transparent, and it's a damn shame, really. It's a damn shame. Yes, the WWE's division is way better than, it's not even close. It's between Stardom and the WWE, and honestly, I think it's WWE. People try to separate NXT and the main roster, that's stupid. They're all WWE superstars. If you take main roster and NXT, put them together, WWE has the best women's division in all of wrestling, okay? NXT superstars are WWE employees. Stop trying to separate it. Oh, you have the main roster women, you got the NXT women, you got the Stardom. No. They're all WWE employees. Take the NXT roster, take the main roster, put them together. WWE has the strongest women's division in all of wrestling. I can say that because I watched Shinjo, I watched Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, I watched Stardom, I watched Marigold, I watched all these promotions, okay? They have the strongest women's division in all of pro wrestling. I'm not saying there's a large gap because there are a lot of talented women in Stardom. I can run them off. Mayu Iwatani, Azumi. These women are talented. Sarah May, Sai Kamatani, Micah, Starlight Kid. I mean, these women, it's loaded. Hanan, even though I don't like Hanan, I'll say Hanan. She's a young up-and-comer, you know. Hazuki, Kaguma, Sori Ano. I go on and on. There's nothing but talented women down there. I didn't say Natsupoi yet. It's endless. An endless lineup of women in Stardom that are very, very talented. Okay? I didn't say Momo. I didn't say Momo yet. Tora. Natsuko Tora. I can go on and on. I'm not a big fan of Tekla. Tekla's okay. But Xena, very talented. I like Xena a lot. My goodness, she's great. I could keep going. It's insane. All right? But I believe when you rank them down, put them up against each other, WWE would go, they win by a smidge, okay? They win by a smidge. Not more than a smidge, more than a smidge. When you add in NXT, it's more than a smidge. It's more than a smidge, okay? In my opinion. My opinion. Okay, let's keep going. Hecla has a good look. She has a good look, but she's not my favorite in-ring performer. She's just okay in-ring, but she has a good look. I think Hecla has a good look. think Xena's better in the ring than her. Xena, who's got injured, unfortunately, sucked for her. I was very much enjoying Xena in the ring, but yeah, she's injured right now. It sucks. Other news: Netflix headquarters had a big media event, and the women and men that were there were Becky Lynch, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Liv Morgan, CM Punk, The Miz, Bianca Belair, and others. So it looks like what I've been saying for months is true. Becky returns on Netflix. She will return on a Netflix debut, I think. And it looks like that's going to be the case, considering she was there for the Netflix headquarters event with the media. So the man has come back around. Now, I would have the man come back as a heel or a tweener, have her feud with Lyra Valkyria in the mid-card, keep her away from Liv Morgan. I don't want to see her with Liv. Will it probably happen? Probably. There'll probably be some interaction between Becky, Liv, and Dom. Do I want to see that? No. I don't want to see more people wrapped up with that storyline, okay? Keep Liv, Raquel, and Rhea Ripley to themselves. Bring Becky Lynch in as an interesting character. Have her in the mix with the mid-card. That could be very good, very interesting. Let her cook in the mid-card with Lyra and Io and people of that nature. That's what I would do, okay? Asuka coming back. Let her cook with Asuka when she comes back. Keep her in the mid-card. Elevate that IC title. What I would do. Triple threat at Mania? No. No triple threat at Mania, please, for the love of God. Do you think we'll get Bianca versus Jax? So I'm about to get that. I'm about to get to that in a second. The saying. I think we can very well get that. Will we? I don't know, but we could get it. Bianca versus Nia Jax. But yeah, this is stars. The stars are there. No Rhea. That's surprising that no Rhea is there. But I guess I only need Liv because Liv's the champion. So no Rhea needs to be there. But we'll see what we get any pictures, any like articles about this. I didn't see any like video of this yet. So we'll see if we get anything coming out of that media event. Any audio, any video. That'd be kind of cool. Let's talk about Bianca and Nia Jax. So Bianca Belair is now a singles competitor. Bianca Belair will probably have to vacate the titles unless they do a Naomi thing where Naomi says, I'll step in for Jade Cargill, something like that. Or dare I say Bayley step in? I doubt that. It'll be Naomi or nothing. But I think Bianca Belair is now a singles competitor. Nia has beaten everybody but Bianca as a champion. We could be going towards a Bianca Nia Jax feud. Because Bianca got to hit that KOD eventually. That KOD must be hit at some point in the near future, I think. So when is it going to happen? Maybe they have a feud now. Bianca could blame them for what happened to Jade. Bianca goes to take down Nia Jax. Now we have a feud between the two. She hits the KOD, and maybe she beats her. Now I suggested, or I said that on Twitter that it's possible they could do a Bianca Charlotte Flair feud for Mania if Bianca beats Nia Jax for the title. So this is what we do. It'd be Bianca beats Nia Jax. Charlotte Flair wins the Chamber or the Rumble. Do Charlotte Flair versus Mania. Or do Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair at Mania. And then Tiffany can cash in later on. Like, people are really trying to rush the Tiffany cash in. Oh, it has to happen soon. No, it doesn't. Okay. It doesn't. I don't know about you guys, okay? Is it just me? But I don't buy the Bianca Belair. How do I say this? Who is the current WWE champion? Nia Jax. Who's the current world champion? Liv Morgan. I want to challenge you. Envision Mania, Las Vegas. And who's going to be champion? Heading into the media and the all the media and the TV spots and the interviews and all that stuff. Imagine the champions, right? Do you buy in your mind that Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton will be your two champions heading into Mania in Las Vegas? Just think about that for a second. Sit with that. Sit with that. Will you be having a Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton as your two champions heading into Mania, doing the interviews, doing all that stuff. Tiffany, Liv Morgan, does that track? Do you buy that? I'm having a hard time buying that visual of their two champions heading into Las Vegas for Mania, being Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton. I just can't buy that. Is it possible? Sure. I'm not convinced. They're gonna have two blonde heels, because that's what they be. That's what they be. Two blonde heels going into Mania as champions. Two younger talent as well. Like Liv Morgan's not older. She's not that old. She's like what? She's like early 30s or late 20s. You're gonna have a 25-year-old Tiffany and a younger Liv Morgan as your two champions heading into Mania 41. I don't buy that. I don't buy it. Yeah, she just turned 30 recently. I don't buy it. I'm thinking more along the lines of Liv Morgan and somebody else that's not Nia, but not Tiffany. I buy Liv Morgan, right? I'm talking about both of them together. It's one thing if you have Tiffany and somebody else. It's one thing you have Liv Morgan and somebody else as champions, but both of them, both Liv and Tiffany are two champions heading in. I can buy Liv Morgan in like a Bianca. I can buy Liv Morgan in a Charlotte Flair. I can buy Liv Morgan in even a Bayley. But a Tiffany and Liv as your two champions, I don't see that. I'm having a hard time seeing that, which is why I don't think Tiffany is going to cash in before Mania. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me though. But I don't see her cashing in before Mania. You guys see what I'm saying though? Do you see what I'm saying? Or am I crazy? Like Liv Morgan, sure. Tiffany, sure. Tiffany and Liv are your two champions? That I don't see. I'm having a hard time buying that. Liv, Bianca. Liv, Charlotte Flair. Liv, Bayley, sure. Your two champions, sure. Tiffany, Rhea, sure. Tiffany, Becky, sure. Tiffany and Liv, WrestleMania 41 champions? Nah. I don't see it. Which is why I'm having a hard time buying Tiffany as champion before Mania, because I'm convinced that Liv Morgan will be champion heading into Mania. So let's say Tiffany cashes in after Mania, then Bianca could beat, go back to this visual here, go back to this lineup I have here. Bianca could beat Nia Jax before Rumble. She'd be champion. Charlotte Flair could win the Chamber or Rumble, because make no mistake, Triple H has been trying to do this match for a long time now. The Bianca Charlotte Flair match, he's been trying to do. Tried to do it last year. Tried to do it the year before. Things keep happening. Things keep getting in the way. Injuries, Ronda Rousey nonsense. He keeps getting in the way of it. Will he try a third time to knock it out? I get a sense that he wants to knock it out. That's a sense I get. He wants to do it. Get it out the way. Bianca Charlotte, gotta do it. I can see him trying to get it out the way now and just doing it. Especially considering Nia's champion, and she hasn't faced Bianca yet. And with Bianca as a singles competitor, I can understand him booking that feud. Now you could say, what's happening with Jade? What are you gonna do with Jade? Now, Bianca and Jade, in my opinion, was never gonna happen at Mania anyway. That was never gonna happen. If you have Naomi being the person that attacked Jade Cargill, well, guess what? Naomi wins the U.S. title. Naomi has to face off with Jade Cargill. Boom. There's your Mania feud. Jade Cargill against Naomi for the U.S. title. Mid-card for Jade Cargill. A good storyline with Naomi. She wins at Mania. Becomes the champion in the mid-card. It's not the world title, right? It's a mid-card belt for Jade Cargill. Maybe you don't think Jade Cargill is ready for the actual top title. Give her the mid-card. Good storyline. Right there. Boom. Naomi, Jade Cargill for the U.S. title at Mania. If Naomi attacked her, it's right there for you. Then you can do Bianca, Charlotte Flair if you want. Bianca beats Charlotte Flair. Then Tiffany cashes in. I wouldn't do it on the day of Mania, because that's considered to be a Mania match. You want to keep Bianca's Mania streak intact. But Tiffany could cash in on Bianca Monday Night Raw after Mania, at Backlash, depending on the draft. Because I want Bianca to be on her own show, not her own show, but be on Rhea Ripley's show. I want Bianca and Rhea Ripley on Raw, so we start that damn feud for finally, right? Do the Bianca Rhea Ripley feud. So I want Bianca on Raw. So in order to do that, I need Bianca to not be champion coming out of Mania. So if Bianca beats Charlotte Flair at Mania and is champion, then you have Tiffany cash in. Which is why I had this whole storyline here where Bianca beats Nia, Charlotte wins Chamber or Rumble, Bianca Charlotte at Mania, Tiffany cashes in immediately afterwards. This is all fantasy nonsense. Who knows what they're doing? Who knows what they're doing? Right? But all I know for a fact, he's tried to do Bianca Charlotte. He tried to do it. People who are fantasy booking Charlotte Tiffany, I think it's hilarious. They've never interacted ever. Oh, you gotta see that story. You have to see Tiffany Charlotte Flair. That's a storyline. They've never interacted on screen ever. But you're fantasy booking that, okay? Where's the evidence? My evidence is we know for a fact that Bianca and Charlotte Flair has been something he wanted to do. He tried it at 39. He tried it at 40. Stuff keeps happening. We know he wants to do it. Tiffany Charlotte Flair, that's a fantasy booking with no evidence. I repeat, they've never interacted on the screen before, but your fantasy booking, it must happen. Tiffany Charlotte Flair, where's that coming from? Your mind, 100% fantasy booking with no evidence whatsoever, right? Bianca Hogan, I don't care about that. At this point, they should know that Bianca Belair is so damn good. Like they were freaking complaining about her not being. The IWC is fickle place, right? They're complimenting her in ring. They're elevating her and Io Sky all the time, right? Oh, they're so good. Bianca Io, right? The second Bianca wins championship, oh, it's Bianca Hogan, right? It's the fickleness. It doesn't matter. Let her. The proof is in the pudding. Her in-ring is in the pudding. Her in-ring is the evidence. She's so damn good. She's undeniable. They can complain all day. She's not holding back the division. She is elevating the division with her in-ring and her talent. So it doesn't really matter what they say about Bianca. Run. I don't care. At all. I want good wrestling. We're not getting it from Liv Morgan. Not to say that she can't do that, but the storylines have been cheating, running around, scurrying, trying to avoid Rhea Ripley. We're not getting that from Bianca. We're not getting it from Liv Morgan right now. We're getting good matches from Nia Jax, but it's a certain style, right? You know, she's playing like the Haas character, like, you know, leg drops, using her weight, throwing her weight around. It's all good stuff, but it's different from an Io or Bianca as champion, right? So when that happens, we can get Bianca as champion again. They can complain all day, but I'm gonna be excited to see great 4-star, 5-star matches in PLEs again. Because Bianca has not had a singles match in the PLE for a long time. When's the last time we had one? PLE singles match, 1-on-1. Was it Bianca versus Io? Last year at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Bianca versus Io, 1-on-1. Kairi Sane showed up to interfere in the match. That's the last time. We haven't seen Bianca Belair have a singles match in a PLE for a long time. Okay? Yeah, Crown Jewel 2023. Yep. Long time. So I don't want to hear it from the IWC. I would take Bianca as champion in a heartbeat. You can bitch and moan and complain all day long, but I'm going to enjoy the in-ring stuff. I need to catch up on my Joshi. I feel like I'm out of place. I feel like I'm out of loop a little bit, even though I know what's going to happen. I know Saya Kamatani's facing Tam Nakano at Dream Queendom. I know Tekla just got freaking suspended because of this right here, right? She went crazy and attacked everybody. Attacked the GM. She attacked Okada. She got suspended indefinitely. So I know what's happening, but I feel out of the loop with the Joshi stuff. So tomorrow I might do a deep dive to get myself acclimated, because I feel like out of the loop a little bit. Comes to Stardom, and then when it comes to like other stuff, I just feel like I'm not in the loop right now, even though I know what's happening. It's weird. I'll do deep dive next week. Not next week, tomorrow. I'll do deep dive. Yuzuki facing Bozilla. Oh yeah, when is that happening? Is that happening? Is that happening in Noah or Mari Gold? People will really underestimate how Triple H views Io. He loves Io. Likes Io, likes Bianca Belair. I feel like that match on Raw was a reminder to him. It reminded him what he had. Oh yeah, Bianca and Io are the best in the world. I need to use them more. After they had that banger, use Io and Bianca a little bit differently going forward. And Mari Gold, is it a one-on-one match? That'd be good. Becky became the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion. She did the year after she debuted on the main roster. They may do the same with Lyra. Yep. I mean, her going to the finals of the Queen of the Ring says it all. They love her as a singles competitor, and I think she's gonna win the IC title. Yeah, Utami in singles matches. Yeah, she's been Triple H didn't forget Will. Didn't forget what? Oh yeah, we're talking about Io and Bianca. Yes, he did. He had them doing nothing. The second that singles match happened, oh snap, their booking changed. You saw more singles matches for Bianca. You saw more singles matches for Io Sky after that match. Because apparently, according to reports, they got rave reviews backstage. CM Punk brought it up on NXT. He was so moved, he brought it up in his promo on NXT when talking to Roxanne Perez. So yes, that was very much the talk of the town that night, and it changed the way they were booked. I'm convinced. One thing I'll say about the Joshi scene, when it comes to Stardom, when it comes to Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, when it comes to Margot, there's a lot of tag team wrestling. The big emphasis on tag team wrestling. I don't hate tag team wrestling. I'm a fan of it, okay? But I wish there were more singles matches on the regular shows. I feel like I have 7 matches and 6 of it is tag teams. I get it. You want to get the talent on the card. Using the talent, I understand that. I wish there's more singles action on your regular show when it's Stardom, Margot, but it's always two women, 2 teams, 6 women tag, 4-on-4, 2-on-2. I wish there was more singles action for those promotions, but I get it. It is what it is when it comes to Joshi scene. You're going to get mostly tag team matches. Yeah, there's a lot of tag team action. I get it. You're showcasing the talent, but let's get some singles action. I feel like I only see the singles action on the big shows. But it is what it is. I'm used to it at this point, but Tiffany is saying what right now? She's saying, let me back this up. She says, NXT Deadline is in my hometown, which means I'll be watching, but tonight I'm focused on seeing who's getting in the last spot. My money's on Kalani Jordan. That's nice. That's like a babyface tweet from Tiffany. Almost, you know? It's like a babyface tweet. I agree with you, Tiffany, by the way. I agree. Kalani Jordan, I think it gets in. I agree. Any chance Nia turns on Tiffany Friday for costing the group War Games? Is that what you did? I'm gonna say no, but I don't think she cost the team that the win. Again, SmackDown would be a good show. A big show. It's a SmackDown after War Games. Usually the SmackDowns and Raws after the big pillies are big shows. Maybe Charlotte Flair, maybe Bianca Belair gets a go after Nia Jax, maybe The Rock, maybe something with Naomi in her storyline. If she wins, well, I think she will. SmackDown's always a big show after the big pillies, so I expect a good show. Expect a big show. Blair rooting for Cora. Is she? Blair Davenport? There she is. This is cool. They're basically reaching out to NXT, say, hey guys, watch NXT. Basically, that's what they're doing, which is cool. That's cool. Yep. They're telling folks, hey, I'm excited about NXT. You watching tonight? Because I am. That's cool. Jordan's 6-0 in the finals. He sure is. Not Kalani Jordan, but Michael Jordan. What else? What else is going on online before I wrap it up? Here it is, a picture of Shawn Michaels with the two big guests of the night. Not those two. I'm talking about Eric Bischoff and X-Pac. I'll admit, the NXT looks kind of like, no, it looks solid show. I won't say it looks like boring. It's a solid show. It looks good. We'll see what happens. The two matches I'm looking forward to are the two qualification matches, the two last chance matches. But beyond that, it's a so-so show. We'll see how it goes though. But yeah, we got Eric Bischoff and X-Pac. Anything else before I wrap it up? NXT starts in 20 minutes. Let's see if anything else before I wrap it up here. Okay, Triple H tweeted it. Okay, nothing else there. Green tweeted, nothing important there. Okay, Liv Morgan tweeted, nothing important there. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me check Reddit real quick. I don't see nothing. Who attacked Jay? We already know it's Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre attacked Jay. Did you watch all of Raw? Or did you turn off the TV? Did you watch the main event? It was Drew the entire time. Check it out. Check it out, sir. It was Drew that did it. See? You see my thumbnail? The thumbnail for the video gives it away. It was Drew. Naomi attacked Jade? That'd been funny. No, it's Drew who attacked him. I want it to be Naomi who attacked Jade Cargill. That'd be good. It was Jay. I mean, it was Drew that attacked Jay. Now it was Jay. I'm losing it now. I'm losing it. The longer the stream goes, the more I lose it. Quick check to the Reddit, see if anything's there. What in the world? Who's bothering Sari? Who is bothering Sari? Sari has received a large number of critical messages in her DMs the past 2-3 days, such as "Quit being a wrestler," "Are you trying to kill yourself?" "Oh, because of Uranagi." So you guys don't know. Wow. Okay. So Sari used the Uranagi on Nanae, and she hurt her neck, and that's what caused the match not to happen. It was supposed to be Sari against Nanae at Takahashi at a more recent event, but she got injured because of Uranagi. Things happen. It's a fluke injury. Stuff happens, right? But now people are apparently DMing her and saying that she should stop wrestling. That's crazy. Leave the Sun Goddess alone. I'm sorry that it ended up injuring. That's so sad, okay? It's wrestling. Things happen. Uranagi is relatively safe. It just didn't work out that night. It sucks. I remember seeing that move when it happened. She kind of landed on her neck. I'm sorry that I ended up injuring Nanae, but I didn't do it to intentionally hurt her. Of course, I didn't do it with the intention of hurting her. Of course, the Uranagi is an important move to me, so I will continue to use it in the future. I'm truly sorry for causing concern to both the fans and the other wrestlers, but I'm fine. I'll continue to show my strength in the ring. That sucks. That is so sad. I love Sari. She's amazing. She is one of the best wrestlers in the world right now. Had an amazing year. Uranagi is relatively safe from what I see. Didn't work out for her, unfortunately. Is not AA giving her the bird. She hurt her neck. The fluke injury. It sucks that she's getting that type of reaction online. It really sucks. But Yeah, I love Suri. She's awesome. You can do no wrong. In my book, she knew no wrong. All right, folks. That is it for the stream. Enjoy NXT tonight. Looks like a fine card. Looks fine. Okay, we'll see what Gigi had to say. What Miss Dolan had to say. We'll see what happens with those last chance eliminators, whatever, how you want to call them, the last chance matches. It looks like a solid show. Hopefully it's good. What would Eric Bischoff say? Will he take a shot at in AEW? No, he hates AEW. Will he take a shot there? We'll see. What will X-Pac say? I don't know. But it's gonna be okay. Solid show, I think. Solid show, okay? Again, I think I'm gonna go with Axiom. Gonna go with Connie Jordan. The tag team championship contenders, I have no idea. No idea. No clue. Your guess is as good as mine. And then this match, I don't care at all. Hopefully Carmen doesn't take a pin to Nikita Lyons, because just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of Nikita Lyons. But hope it goes well. All right, guys, that's it for you. Talk to you guys later. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. Talk to you guys later. Peace.